Today, on June 2, 2025, direct negotiations are taking place between the Ukrainian and Russian delegations in Istanbul, Turkey. This is the second round of direct peace negotiations between the parties. The Ukrainian delegation is headed by Minister of Defense Rustem Umerov. Both delegations arrived in Istanbul, and the meeting is scheduled for the afternoon. The media report that the parties should present their vision of memorandums that could be the beginning of the peace process and stop the war in the future. However, despite the fact of the meeting, expectations for a significant breakout are low, as the positions of the parties remain very distant. Ukraine insists on the complete withdrawal of Russian troops and the restoration of territorial integrity, while Russia puts forward its conditions. On the eve of the negotiations between Ukraine and the Russian Federation, a message was received about a bomb planted in the Churigin Palace. The palace has already been checked by sinologists. The Ukrainian and Russian delegations have already arrived at the site of the planned second round of negotiations. Before that, the Ukrainian delegation held a meeting with European officials. Details are not disclosed. The Turkish side asked the journalists covering the talks to hand over their phones. Some members of the Ukrainian delegation arrived in military uniform for talks with Russia. We would like to remind you that Mr. Zelensky will take part in the Bucharest 9 summit today. He has already arrived in Vilnius. The Bucharest 9 is a regional format of cooperation between the 9 countries of NATO's eastern flank. Listen to what the President of Ukraine said in Vilnius on the eve of the negotiations between the Ukrainian and Russian sides in Turkey.
Stronger tactical solutions. Our Operation Spiderweb yesterday proved that Russia must feel what its losses mean. That is what will push it toward diplomacy, and when Russia takes losses in this war, it's obvious to everyone that Ukraine is the one holding the line, not just for itself, but for all of Europe. Ask your intelligence, what is Russia planning this summer in Belarus? If they are bold enough to prepare attacks from there, then we need more strength together. And right now, that means strengthening Ukraine so we can stop this war and prevent it from spreading. That's why weapons production matters.
There are always fresh, relevant and true news of Russia's war against Ukraine. Subscribe to our channel, like, and ask your question in the comments.